everyone, it's Jen on the go and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is about the topic of, can you still make money on Instacart? And if so, how much money can you really make? Before I do though, I just want to say thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys know that you mean the world to me, and I want you to know that I don't take any of you for granted. I'm just so thankful that you are here. If you could do me a favor, and if you have subscribed, if you can hit the like button, what that does is helps my channel with the YouTube algorithm, whatever that means. But apparently I'm supposed to ask that you do that. So thank you so much. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed and you want to be in the Instacart just want to know what's up with the Instacart world, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button below and the notification bell right next to it so that you're reminded every time I upload a new video. So here we go. The topic of today's video is, seriously, can you still make money as an Instacart shopper? And if so, how much money can you make? Or is Instacart dead in the water? So I'm going to answer that question. The answer is yes. That's the short answer. However, you guys, it's not as easy to make the Instacart money that you once were able to make, at least in my area, from my experience and from everyone that I'm talking to. I'm making this video in response to so many of my viewers and so many other people that I see every day in the Instacart community who are telling me they're really discouraged and really fed up that they're not making the money that they once were on Instacart. And here's what I have to say to you about that. It's okay. You're going to be okay. It is a slow time right now for Instacart. If you are new to Instacart and you didn't have the privilege of being able to shop for Instacart during the height of the pandemic, then maybe you're not relating to this. But for all of you veteran Instacart shoppers out there who have been carting for several years or several months and who were able to work for Instacart, hustle for Instacart during the height of the pandemic, which that's when I started, I think early March, those batches were coming right at you just like crazy. We could take our pick. They were huge. The batches were huge in my area, especially. I didn't see a batch under $50. And even if I did, I didn't really have time to get to it. And yes, there were also more shoppers shopping, but the Instacart supply was low and the demand was high. And anytime that happens in the marketplace, you are going to make more money. Since then, though, it has tapered off. And that's okay, because that means life is getting a little bit more normal. During the pandemic, and up until like a month ago, I was still seeing batches that were pretty lucrative. And this is with 5-star ratings. The tips were higher. The distances I had to drive were shorter, but not anymore. That is not the case. And I want to add that I do have a 5-star rating, and I've had a 5-star rating for about 4 weeks, holding steady. I only dipped down to a 4.92 for a little time period. I did a video on how I got that up. But even with a 5-star rating, the batches are not great, and they once were great. So here's what's happening, you guys. More and more customers who were customers are now shopping. It's not as competitive as it once was. So the tips aren't as great as they once were. You have to drive further distances, and sometimes, I'll have a blank screen for 45 minutes. I've never seen that before. In fact, I contacted Instacart yesterday, and this was Saturday, to say, I'm a little concerned. Can you please check my account? It is really unusual that I'm not seeing batches. And when I say batches, I mean batches that are worth your while, right? And they assured me that I am at a 5-star, and they said, Instacart support said, the demand is a little bit lower in your area, but rest assured, they love to use that word, you will have first selection when you do get batches. So that was concerning, because if I'm at a 5-star, and this is what I was seeing, if you're at a 4-star, I mean, I just feel so bad because I can't imagine what they were seeing. But then again, guys, I'm telling you, it's area contingent. Every area is different. You could be at a 4.95 and killing it, which is great. But I'm making this video because if I can help one person stay encouraged, then I've done my job. And this might not apply to all of you, and that's okay. And if it doesn't, you can click off right now and you're not going to hurt my feelings. But I've received so many comments from so many of my viewers who are saying, I'm giving up. I can't make the money I used to make. I'm busting my behind every day and I'm getting lower ratings and I'm really frustrated. Instacart's making me drive further to get the good batches and I'm ready to quit. And it's breaking my heart because I feel that same pain. So what I decided to do this week is push as hard as I could push to make what I needed to make. And as you could tell from my title, from my thumbnail, you can see what I made this week. It is Sunday. I closed out the week and I made $1,008.57. It still averaged to be around $38 an hour, but you guys, it wasn't easy. And again, I'm just saying this so that you don't feel like you're the only one not making money, because we have a bad habit here in the gig economy world, and it's comparing ourselves to other people. Please don't, because we're all in this together. It's a struggle every day. But I still managed to make $1,000 this week, which for me, that was great. Maybe it wasn't as much as I wanted to make, but I still had that goal and I hit it. But here's what I'm telling you. To hit that goal, I had to step out of my comfort zone because I was, the week starts on Monday and I'm pulling up my app and I'm at a 5 stars. I'm thinking, I've got this. We're going to be good. I didn't got this at all. In fact, by 10 a.m., I still wasn't able to take a batch. And a few weeks ago, I was telling you that I was able to take my first batch at 7 a.m. That is not the case. So finally, I decided I have to change this. Batches are not going to come to me anymore. We are in a slow season. It seems to be right now in all of the Instacart world. And part of it is, yes, customers are doing their own grocery shopping. The pandemic seems to be not as extreme. I know it's still here and it's alive and well, but people aren't having as much anxiety over it as they used to. Therefore, people are doing their own shopping. So instead of me waiting, like I always do, I wait for a batch in my office. I said, you know what? I got to get in my car and I have to go fix this. So I had to drive a pretty significant mileage away to start getting the batches, but I had to adjust and it worked. I didn't have to do that every day, but for me to make my goal, I needed to do what I needed to do. And again, I wasn't able to start at 7 a.m. I had to start later. And what I'm telling you is, even at a 5 star, for me to have to do this, you probably are going to have to step out of your comfort zone to make the money that you want to make. The good news is I ended up hitting my goal even after all of the driving and the sitting and the waiting, but I did it. And if I can do it, you can do it. And the point here is just don't get discouraged. Instacart is a little bit slower right now. Everybody's feeling it, but you can't quit. And this is why it's so important that I'm telling you guys that take this time while Instacart is slow to work on your professional development for yourself. Download other apps, you guys. If you don't want to download apps, then work on your speed. Take this time to take lower batches to get your speed lower, because there is a thing that if you have a lower speed, you will get thrown more batches. We'll see if that works. But use this time to help yourself. I strongly, strongly encourage all of you, though, to find another side hustle if you haven't. A lot of you in my comments have been saying, I had to quit Instacart. It was so stressful. The money is so inconsistent. Thank goodness I have a full-time job. And I'm happy for all of you, but a lot of people don't. I have a full-time job. I'm blessed, I know. But there are so many people that rely on Instacart for their sole income. So if you need this income, you just have to do what you have to do to make sure you are maximizing your dollars every week. And if that means driving outside of your comfort zone, then that's what it's going to take. Then do it, you guys. If you live in a rural area or an area that you're just being thrown $10 batches and you want to make more money, you can. You just have to drive until you find them. And it might take you an hour to do it. And you guys might think I'm crazy. But if you don't have a choice, you don't have a choice for right now. So just do what you can right now to maximize the amount of money that you can make. I had to do it this week and it worked for me. And I'm not saying this to brag. I'm saying this to give you hope and to say we're all in this together, because it's tough out here right now. I've said it before in past videos. If this is your only side hustle, it shouldn't be, because anything can happen to any one of us at any time. Your rating can tank, or you could be thrown down to a 4 something and then you won't see any batches. So to protect yourself, just have other things happening. I've sold on eBay before and Poshmark full time and was able to make a great earning on both of those platforms. If you haven't downloaded them, I strongly suggest that you do, because anything you do will help. And you know what? I have a saying that I love to use and share with my own daughters, that motion creates commotion. So all you have to do is just start researching other opportunities for you. There is DoorDash, there is Uber Eats. I don't do those two apps, but I do Etsy and eBay on the side, but there's always something else that you can be doing. Stay hopeful, stay encouraged, just keep it rolling. If you are doing the Instacart gig, then you already are so resourceful, you guys. The biggest thing here is I don't want you to be hard on yourself and to give up. You can't give up, because I want to tell you this too. Right now, it's a little slow in the Instacart world, and we have to be okay with that. We just have to be. There's going to be ups and downs in any job, right? This is no different. I want to tell you this though, the holidays are coming right up. Thanksgiving week is projected to be on Instacart a huge week. I have personally talked to other Instacarters who have been Instacarting for years and years, and they tell me you can make so much money on that holiday week. It's insane. So you might want to start figuring out your plan of attack on that week, because maybe that's the week you do have to drive to another area where you know it'll be lucrative for you, whatever you have to do. The weather will be changing, which means people right now, maybe they're comfortable in going to the grocery store because it's so beautiful out, and you know, their guard's a little bit down with COVID. And that's taking away our opportunity, but that will change, because as the weather gets cruddier out and rainy and it gets darker early, there's more opportunity for you. So just be patient, hold on. But what you can't do is quit or give up, unless you have another full-time job, which I say go for it. But I like Instacart, and I know it's tough right now, but you're not alone. It's tough for all of us. Any single one of us can wake up to a terrible rating. And if I'm seeing these kind of batches at this rating, at a 5, I can't imagine what it would be like for lower. Oh, and this happened to me today. I woke up, I didn't get a lower rating, which I was shocked, but I was reported for an item that was missing. And it's so frustrating because we're putting our all into this. This woman claimed that her Hillshire maple honey ham was missing, when I know for a fact they were out of that ham, and I replaced it with the Hillshire black forest ham, which she approved, right? She approved it, but she still pinged me for a missing item. Like, it's not cool. Customers don't know. I don't know. But I'm saying, if you don't think that this doesn't happen to all of us, please think again, because it does. The point here is that we are in this together. Stay encouraged. Don't ever give up. Just know that every gig has its ups and its downs. And right now, Instacart is just slowing down a bit. And I'm hearing this from so many people. Again, it might not be slowing down for you. And if it's not, awesome. I'm happy for you. Really, truly happy for you. But for me and for so many of us, it is. And that's why, again, you cannot have all your apples in the same cart. We're in September. We are not in March or April and May. It's a different time now, which is good because that means, you know, that people are loosening their grip with being fearful of going to the store. So there's a positive to that as well. Just cover your bases. Keep doing the best you can do. Don't get discouraged when you have a customer that hits you and gives you a ding. It's not like it used to be where our ratings were forgiven. It is what it is. You're working on the Instacart platform. We have to play by their rules. Just have other things happening. I want to leave you with that. If I helped one person, encouraged one person, then I did my job. So I want all of you to set a realistic goal this week and to be okay with yourself if you don't hit the goal. And when you wake up and you don't see the good batches, we're all seeing the same thing. Please don't think that it's only happening to you, because it's happening to all of us. All right, guys, I'm going to talk to you later, and I'm going to put the video up of all of you guys on October 1st. I received a couple videos, and then several of you also sent in comments, which I'm going to put on one video, which I'm going to upload on October 1st, so watch for that. It's not too late to still send me a video. Please do. I will link my email address in the description box below. I would love to see what you guys have to say, because you guys are the true experts. I'm just trying to create a platform where we all can share and interact and be happy together and be frustrated together, and always be kind, of course. So I believe in all of you. Hope you have a great rest of your night or day whenever you're watching this, and I'll be in touch so soon. Send me your videos. I want to see you guys. I swear, 1 to 3 minutes. Email me a video, and I'm going to upload it on October 1st. Okay? I want some more. Thanks, guys. Love you all. Bye.